These words ring so true for me, as we have all watched the images unfold on our TV screens on Ukraine. Before I share the information on the efforts of District 6400 to provide medical aid, I'd like to introduce you to a new Windsor Roseland Rotarian. Sai Kalidindi, you're sitting somewhere. Could you please stand? I'm hoping you'll stand. All right. Sai, about a month ago, came to my house to assist with packing those little clay lamps that you all received. And we talked about providing assistance to Ukraine. Sai offered to get over-the-counter medical supplies, and the project Ukraine was underway. A team quickly assembled. The Rotary Foundations of Detroit and Essex, under the leadership of Russ Ives and Neil Macbeth, donated and offered to be the conduit of collected funds. Bob Geller, who's at the back, who's doing the programming here, crafted the poster for the aid to be shared with the clubs in 6400. And Rotary, of course, Rotary International Vice President Valerie offered to share the information as well. President Giselle Seguin kept track of the project, and Colleen Dolan Green was our recorder. The icing on the cake, I gotta tell you, it was really good icing. Jennifer Jones announced it at Pets. It was perfect. Donations poured in from Trenton, Grove Seal to the foundations. We connected with the Rotary Club of Leave and his ED, James Joryman, who provided a list of items required, especially Israeli bandages. Do any of you know what Israeli bandages are? I didn't. They are like tourniquets. They are applied as tourniquets. And I had no idea where to get them. The products, we looked, but we got first aid kits, the larger variety of first aid kits. The products arrived in Milton on 29th March. We connected with Meast Couriers, who originally agreed that 2 packages, 2 cubic feet in size, they would deliver for free. But they had been so overwhelmed that they had to start charging. So Sai packed single-handedly 10 boxes, 2 cubic feet in size, and we went to Meast Couriers, and the packages have reached Leave. And James and his team picked up the packages. In the planning, I realized Amazon does have Israeli bandages. So I connected with Amazon, not expecting any response. To my surprise, they are on as partners. So they are actually sending sleeping bags. And they said, you know, Aruna, we will deliver them for you. Because sleeping bags are required. People are sleeping on the streets. And they're sleeping in different areas. So there's been a request for sleeping bags. We are going to do our second shipment shortly. And we are going to continue and see how much we can raise so we can support the people of Ukraine. Can we see the video, please?
We would like to share a little bit of what our club is doing right now to respond to the war in Ukraine. On February 24, 2022, Russia launched a full-scale military invasion of Ukraine. This unprovoked act of aggression has led to untold devastation and loss of life, and triggered Europe's largest refugee crisis since World War II, with more than 4.1 million Ukrainians fleeing the country and a quarter of the population internally displaced. From the first days of the war, Rotary Club Lviv International has leveraged its logistics capacities and global network of contacts and international partners, such as the German Freunde Helfen Convoy, which, together with Roundtable Germany, has sent over 65 trucks in just the first 4 weeks of the war alone, along with Rotary clubs throughout Europe, the US, and Canada to quickly deliver humanitarian aid to Ukraine. We work through our long-established partnerships with regional and local public health authorities inside Ukraine to identify and update the most critical needs and to distribute aid where it is needed the most. With our fundraising in Germany and in Poland, we are able to purchase medical equipment, medicines, and basic needs not currently available inside Ukraine, and to deliver it quickly to help Ukrainian civilians, soldiers, and hospitals. With the support of local partners and our local Rotary Club Lviv International, we have grown our logistics capabilities to include 2 warehouses in Poland and 3 warehouses inside of Lviv, which are serving as delivery hubs throughout the country. We carefully coordinate medical purchasing with the Ukrainian State Medical Procurement Agency to benefit from existing supply and custody chains and buy exactly what is needed. In these unprecedented times of human suffering and need, Rotary and Rotary Clubs Lviv International are inexpressibly grateful to all of our partners for their help, and we ask for your continued support for Ukraine and our joint struggle against an existential threat, Ukraine and ultimately the world. Together, we are stronger.
We would like to say a big thank you from the deep of our heart on behalf of Rotary Club Lviv International and District 2232 to our friends in Germany and all the service clubs who participated in this amazing campaign. Thank you very much for this humanitarian aid. Now, today, it arrived in the warehouse in Lviv. It will be distributed very soon and sent to those regions that really need this equipment and medicines, to Kyiv, Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, and other frontline regions. Thank you very much for your support. We highly appreciate your assistance, and together we will win. Thank you.
And I would just like to personally send my thanks on behalf of my club and the Ukrainian people to District 6400 for your continued support. Slava Ukraini!